Hey guys, how you doing?
Oh, hello.
Hope you're well and healthy. Welcome to Ottoman's Life. My name is Ali.
Hello, I am Aman. Make sure you subscribe to SB Pro because I finally have 21 subscribers. Probably.
Whoa, that's awesome. So you have to excuse the mess. I'm in full-on building mode at the moment, so we just wanted to do...
the mess. I'm building.
Yeah, we're both building. So
No, I'm building.
we want to do a quick video on a mock that we're building up at the moment, which is based on the Harry Potter sets. This is for the...
I've never seen Harry Potter, by the way.
Yeah, we're not Harry Potter fans.
I've never even seen Harry Potter.
No, but we like some of the buildings and they have. So this is going to form some kind of cathedral-like structure in
be like
our...
a castle.
Yeah, like a castle kind of thing. And this is going to go...
And maybe like, the lights and those the horses we kept getting in those minifigures.
Yeah, we can create the whole scene. You can see he's really excited. So this is going to be for our Culture Neighbourhood. So what I'm going to do, let me just take you over there and give you an idea of how it's looking at the moment, where we are with it, and hopefully it'll be great to get some of your suggestions and ideas and improvements on what we can do with this mock that we're building. All right, catch you in a bit. So the mock is based on two Harry Potter sets, the Clock Tower and the Astronomy Tower. On its own, those sets are really nicely designed. I think they're really cool. However, one of the things with all those Harry Potter sets was it's only half the build, right? And it's not a kind of full modular kind of building. But the facades are really beautiful. I really like the design of them all. So in my efforts, which I usually do for a lot of the Lego Friends sets, is my attempt to modularize it. But however, in any case, I'm in no way, shape or form any kind of Harry Potter fan whatsoever. I haven't read the books or the movies. But the design of these buildings really give that kind of church, cathedral, medieval castle kind of look and design, which is missing really from my cityscape, and it's perfect for what I want to try and achieve in the neighborhood of culture. At the moment, the only existing building in the neighborhood of culture is the mosque that I've built here. So the second thing here behind it, what I really wanted to create then is this big church, cathedral, medieval building to go through it and have it in one way connected to it so it seamlessly fits together. So far what I've done on the ground floor is I've taken kind of the front facade of the original Clock Tower set. And my attempt at the moment is it's almost there to fit this up as a modular. So I've done the first level. I need to work on the this upper section here as a modular that I can take off. And on the side is then where I'm planning to put in the astronomy tower. And the work that I've done here at the moment, I'll come to a little bit later. But if I just focus on the ground floor. The aim was to the side is have this kind of archway, which is not part of the inner building, but it was like a courtyard kind of thing. But the whole point was then it links as one pathway to the tea hut that I have, as you can just see over there. And if I press that, you can probably see some of the lighting that comes up with the light brick in the Hagrid's hut set that I've converted to a tea hut to be next to the mosque. This will be redesigned a little bit more so it fits in quite nice. I'm going to actually make it another story higher, but the aim is that you can go through and enter both sides from either side, so through here all the way down here, and then it links into the tea hut here, and you can go out to the marketplace and vice versa, or you can go through this central alleyway and then enter the building through the back as well as through the front. And then so it gives that kind of, if I move this out of the way a little bit, shove that down here, and then through on the side next to the road here, I will be putting another base plate here with another tree that I'm building, because I had so much fun converting the bonsai tree. I thought, oh, let me create my own. So that will be connected here. So then you have a nice little greenery landscape next to the buildings here that we can pop in, relax, and enter this part of the neighborhood pretty well. I've raised the floor of the clock tower by a brick just to elevate it a little bit, mostly because to match the height of the astronomy tower, which you will see when I put on top of here. If I turn this around, most of the ground floor is done. I still need to do this side of the wall here, and in essence I have another clock tower set, so I will be just replicating it. The problem is that is a 6 stud wide kind of structure. Here I have got, I think it's 8, 9, 10 I think, that I need to fill up, or I can just move this back a little bit. I'm not sure, I'm still playing around with it. The back of it was actually from the astronomy tower set, because they had that kind of separate structure to the side of the tower. So I've taken kind of the centerpiece from there and taken the pillars that were adorning either side, because I think this is a really nice little back entrance as well. I've even tried to repurpose the little greenhouse that they had. I think that was with the clock tower. No, that was with the astronomy tower set. And I think that's quite nice, just to have that little kind of separate area that you can access from either side or separately, to keep that in there. It's a good way just to repurpose it as well. So with the astronomy tower set, what I've done is actually mirror built it and connected it up. In the original set it was just a half section, and what I've done is just created two of them together, and the aim is that this sits on top of here, as like that. It might not. Right, well, that'll do. All of this will be covered up. I was just testing out the size, etc. But I will cover this up with window pieces and maybe even use that stained glass piece, because I think that'd be quite nice here as a little feature as well. But I think then when you look at it from the front, it has that really nice majestic kind of view as well, with a full cone kind of dome kind of piece, because originally they only had half of it, so now that's full. It looks pretty complete. And then here I have to complete another roof piece, very similar to here, but I'll create a little square here just for the actual telescope to be able to look out as well, and maybe create a little flap or something. That'll be a nice little playable feature. I'm even thinking maybe even these sections I will have like a pull out, so then we can go in and actually play. All of these are actually modular, so I can just lift this up, lift this up, and lift this up, so that all works as a modular as well. So the only thing remaining to do now is finish up on this side, all here, and then make it all connect up in a nice kind of fashion. So roughly I've just connected it back up so you can just see the scale of what I've built here. And from the front, I mean, forget the back, 'cause I haven't done the back yet, but from the front I think it looks pretty decent. But let me know what you think. All here I will probably put some nice tiling, maybe a little fountain, more seating area or something like that, maybe a little market stall. I don't know, we haven't got much real estate here, but it'll be something fun to play around with here. And I think once it's done on the side, I think both of them together are going to look really great together, especially when I put another tree that I'm planning to have here, because I think that will work really nicely in amongst the net. I think this now will kick off the neighborhood of culture really well, with these kind of two buildings, because they're similar and has that kind of classic old timey vibe going for it, which is exactly what I was looking for. And there's a reason why I wanted to keep these both two connected together and together. You know, it's for that concept of, you know, peace and love and having that interfaith connectivity. Especially, I didn't want to have a hard wall. I wanted it all to be open so it looks as one big massive structure. And I think from a concept point of view, that was really what I was trying to go for, to start this culture neighborhood. And as I said, as we move along, this section is where I'm planning to repurpose the Raya set. Is probably, I'm thinking of making like a Turkish bath or something. I'm going to repurpose the Chinese New Year temple set into a modular building as well. And maybe something else if I can find the space. But that's really the start. I'm starting at this end and working my way down. And I think that will really give a nice contrast then for the rest of the city, to have the kind of Art Nouveau, the classic, you know, the hipster neighborhood here. And then, you know, on the side adorning it is the whole neighborhood of culture. So guys, please let me know what you think, any suggestions, any improvements, where you think I could make this modular a little bit better. Is it too big? Is it not grand enough? And please give me some ideas on how to improve the texture on the front. I mean, although it looks pretty cool with some of these odd colored bricks everywhere, I still feel it's missing something, and I'm not sure quite what. Maybe it needs some snot techniques just to get some tiles on there or something, but I'll leave it to you guys because you come up with some really great suggestions. So that's part one. The next video I'll give you another update how I'm doing, even if I haven't finished it. But till then, take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay blessed, peace and love, guys.
Another sunny day.